What is the most difficult verse of the entire Torah to understand? The Gemara in Masechet Megillah, Daf Kaf Daled Amud Bet, tells us that Rabbi Yossi used to say to others, throughout my entire life I've been troubled by the meaning of one verse. Isn't that incredible that he wasn't troubled by any others? He knew the Perush to them all. There was one single verse that troubled him. So it must have been a very difficult verse to understand. What was it? It's in Parshat Ki Tavo. In the midst of the Tochacha, that terrible curse, where Hashem says, "V'hayita memashesh batzahoraim kasher yimashesh hayiver ba'afela." The Jewish people will become so lost that we will grope around in the middle of the day like a blind man who gropes around in the middle of the night. So Rabbi Yossi was troubled because, unfortunately, there's no difference for blind people whether it's night or day. So surely the Torah should have simply said, you will grope around in the middle of the day like a blind man, full stop. Why like a blind man in the middle of the night? For him, sadly, all of life is nighttime. And then Rabbi Yossi reveals that he had a personal experience. In the middle of the night, he was walking along his way. It was totally dark, and then he saw a light coming towards him. The light was getting larger and larger. And then he noticed a blind man walking past him, carrying a lantern in his hand. He thought this was absolutely absurd, so he turned to the blind man and he asked, "Why are you carrying this lantern?" The blind man replied and he said, "I'm carrying it for other people to see me, so that if I'm just about to fall into a pit or trip over some branches, they will come and save me." So Rabbi Yossi now understood the Perush of the verse. The Jewish nation could, God forbid, become so lost that we will grope around like a blind man in the middle of the night without a lantern in his hand. Not only totally lost, but also other people will be oblivious to this fact and won't even be able to help us. I believe that there are two powerful messages for us emerging from this Gemara. First of all, we need to realize that there are some people who are in physical danger. And when they cry out for help, whether they be the people whom we know living in our vicinity or people we don't know living on the other side of the world, we should respond to their call in order to come and help. Secondly, there are some people who are in spiritual danger. They are distanced from their roots. They are disengaged, and they might not even know it, but their souls are crying out, asking to come back home. We need to respond to them and to share with them the beauty of our tradition and our experiences so that we can hopefully enhance their lives. From what, according to Rabbi Yossi, is the most difficult verse in the Torah, we learn how important it is for us always to reach out to others in order to assist them. Shabbat Shalom.